Pie, yes, I do. I do. Okay. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's a good thing to check out. Can you hear me fine, by the way? Fantastico. Fantastico. I'm just making sure everything's good because I had a bit of a couple of setup changes. I just broke a lens. I broke a lens. Goodbye, dear lens. You were nice. Actually, I've had this for 13 years? Something like that, 11 or 12 years, but it broke today. Poor little lens. It's actually not completely broken. I'm going to see if I can salvage it because I'm seeing a couple of points where I could fix it from, but we'll have to see. Yeah, it's gone bye-bye. Yeah, I added some color. Actually, I need to save this. So it's the same next week. Just quickly save this file. Save startup state. Cool. So this is ready for next time. All right, so we are live. Hi, guys. If you're watching on social media, welcome. We're going to be holding a Quizando live quiz in just about 8 minutes' time. If you head on down to quizando.com, it's just mentioned on your screen. You can come on and join me and play along. See, it's www.quizando.com is where you can play. Yeah, so come along, join me on Quizando, and you can play along with me, myself, and I here on Quizando, and all the other players who are here with us. So far, we have Jamie in the room. Our players will start popping in over the next 8 or so minutes. I hope you're all good, no matter where you are in the world. I am good. I'm rather warm today. It's a rather balmy. It's starting with another heat wave in Malta. In fact, the weather right now, weather in Malta, according to our Met Office, is, hold on a second because I'm getting texted and I should turn that off. Okay, nothing important. It's right now it's 33 degrees outside. As you can see, it's dark behind me, so you can see the darkness behind me. But it's also 33 degrees outside, and 33 degrees is hot, and it is very hot. Actually, I'm just going to change something because I don't like how my camera's looking. I'm looking very yellow. Let's fix this. I think I'm looking very yellow, so I want to move away from the yellow. Ooh, here. Better like that, don't you think? And take a look at the yellow there. I am sort of tan, but I'm not yellow. There we are. Cool. No other players today, so it's just you and me. You and me, Jamie. You're gonna win a little bit of money. It seems we know. I think it's last Monday. I wasn't feeling well, to be very fair. It was very, very, very. I was very ill after the weekend. Not very ill, but I was like, I just couldn't sit down for like 30 minutes. Was the biggest problem. So yeah, today I am back and I'm ready for you all to get ready for a great quiz. Oops, I put this over here. People can't see my face. Yeah, so it wasn't that. Yeah, and Malta today is very, very hot. As I mentioned, right now it's 33 degrees. Tomorrow it's gonna go as high as 37 degrees Celsius, with it feeling like 39. And I think on the weekend it goes up to something like 42 degrees, which is just insanely hot. It's 42 for Monday. Yeah, and it's just hot and sweaty for like a week from now. So it's fun times, but at least next Monday we'll have another quiz. I might be melting though for the next quiz that we have next Monday. I have a couple of viewers across our social media channels. Thank you for joining us. Come along, play the game. It is www.quizando.com. Jamie will be with us. It could be a lot of our players also today are on vacay. They could be on vacation somewhere wonderful in the world. Even though it's COVID, it seems like a lot of people are going abroad, just getting some travel into their system just in case everything locks down again, which I really hope it doesn't, because these sort of lockdowns are getting more than enough. It's been interesting to see a lot of people in recent weeks actually sort of protesting. There's been a lot of protests. Have there been protests where you're from, Jamie, in your neck of the woods? Have people been saying like enough is enough, sort of thing? In London, you bet. Yeah, and it's been happening quite everywhere. Hey, cats, how you doing? Has there been people protesting in literally your neck of the woods? Have the goats been protesting? Police been directly attacked too because they're seen as complicit. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Goats are peaceful. Fair enough. I do agree with you. They are peaceable critters. By the way, if you guys checked out our Quizando Twitter, Space Kate actually showed us a little clip of when she was on a quiz show this week. What was it? She was on a couple of weeks back. Let me just try to find that one. She was on one of the major quiz shows. I can't remember which one though. Let's find it. She was on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Yep. It's nice when Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and Quizando both like the same tweet. Yeah. So if you do check out our Twitter account, it's at Quizando. Just go over there, and she did tweet us. I'm going to retweet it. She's one of our favorite players over here. Not that you guys aren't Cats at City and Jamie Quiz. We love you too. Do always speak to us, and we will speak back and tweet and converse. And one day I'll actually read this. Read the script you sent me, Jamie. We had a big scandal with the coughing major who cheated his way to. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. You shouldn't cheat. We don't like cheating. Cheating is naughty. Naughty. Oh. All right. Who else is in the room? Say hello if you're in the room. We've got 2 minutes 33 to go before we kick off our quiz. Who else is joining us today on Quizando? Shaggy has joined the room because he's Mr. Lover. All right, let's check what's happening in the world. Actually, I'm just going to bring up the Guardian. Let's see what the Guardian's headlines are for the world news today. Myanmar could become a COVID super spreader state, says the UN expert. Okay, interesting. Okay. Here's an interesting thing before we continue. What's your take on the U.S. Olympic gymnast who decided to quit because she didn't feel up to it mentally? What's your take on it? Yay or nay? This is going to be hot take of the day. This might get me in a little bit of trouble, but hey, let's talk about it. I think we deserve to talk about it. So there was an Olympic gymnast. She decided she was not mentally ready for the whole thing. Hello, Kemek. Thanks for joining. She was not mentally ready for the challenge. What is your take on it? Yes, Simon Beals. We didn't see anything like it in the past. It was called weakness. Today, depression. She has to look after her mental health, but if she was being a diva, then it's not very sporting. Again, I'm not gonna call her a diva, but again, these people are paid for what they do. A lot of money is invested in them to do their sport, and they're meant to compete. When you're on the big stage, the idea of, at least my take on it, the idea of not competing, but then blaming something for it, I feel is a bit wrong because again, they've been training mentally, physically, and the whole thing for many, many years. So I think it feels like a cop out. I could be wrong, but then let's just say it's true. At the same time, I do feel that if there's any repercussions, she should take responsibility full force for them, because it wouldn't be fair otherwise, because there's a lot of people who pump money, sponsors and whatnot. I think a lot of people get mentally damaged being in the spotlight. Look at people like Madonna. She should have not gone if she felt doubtful. Yeah, see, that's my take. If she didn't feel ready for it, she should have gone, because remember, there's other people who are waiting to do it. Yes, there's the subs who are on the team, but there was someone else who could have filled another sub's place. It's just one of those things. And had it come at the very beginning, so before she started, I think it would have been better. But when it came after she made a mistake, it feels okay. Well, if you're watching over here, we are going to go into the quiz. So you can still come along. Coming down to Quizando.com. That's Quizando.com. Come along, play along, and let's have some fun on this Quizando Wednesday night. Yeah, quiz time. We'll be talking a little bit more about Simone Biles, or what's her name? Simone Biles. All right, boys and girls. Hold on, what happened to my... Wait. Hey, what happened? I've disappeared. Oh. Why am I not on? I know you can hear me, so that's good. I'm going to try to figure out why you can't see me. Okay, I'm back. Interesting. Yes, I am back. I don't know what happened. We're going to figure it out. My thing went all wonky. I am going to. I don't know what happened at all, and my color's gone all weird again. But for some reason, I got switched off. Oh, I know what happened. I know what happened indeed. That happened. I forgot to turn on the power. Okay, so I am going to see if I can clean up my no, not the Maltese government, silly boy. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just do this. So I'm going to go away for a second. Don't worry, I'm coming back. I'm back. Don't have the color I want, but yay. Yeah, let's just pick up the color where I was at. Woohoo, woohoo. So let's get a little bit of color going on. Undo. Anyway, we'll figure this out later on. Add some contrast. Add some saturation. It's just not working for me today. But yeah, bring that down to 1.43. Okay, I'm just like a little bit darker than usual. That's fine. It's true, I'm looking like a bit of a Simpsons character. I'll figure this out later. Today it's going to be a little bit of an off-color day, and we'll figure it out for later on, and all that. But yes, we were talking about Simone Biles before we kick off into the quiz, and I think it's what's your take on it? So we've had some people over here make some comments. So let's see. Rudely interrupted it was indeed. Wildbagger thought if she felt doubtful, she shouldn't have gone to see it through. Maybe trainings were developed to be too stressful, too perfectionist. Could be the case, Kemek. The intro music was like, Wes is about to make a thoughtful comment. Not on my watch. It's very true, G2, G6. I actually got a little bit sidetracked over there. But yeah, what do you think? What do you think about the whole Simone Biles issue, the gymnast who decided not to compete? My biggest take on it was the fact she started, she should have seen it through. If she hadn't taken the first competition or whatever, she should have stopped there and then. But having gone through it, it feels like a bit of a cop out. Again, not my place to say. But it just I just think it was unfair to whoever wanted to go. And I am looking like a Simpsons character. I've written to take this yellow out of my color. There we are. Okay, I'm looking better now. I think I look a whole lot better. I'm sure there are others who would have been willing to take her spot. A Saka syndrome. It seems to be the fashion to do this. That's Bjorn Borg style. He quit at 26 years old. Yeah, he did. Hey guys, I'm not competing. Look at me. Oh, Nick Pro, I think nailed it on the head there. Hey guys, I'm not competing. Look at me. Whatever your take is, do let me know, because I would love to hear that. But today is about quiz. So, I mean, don't quit after the first question, because that's not what we want to see. We want you to compete all the way through the end. Just if you are in the room, do say hello before we start. I want to see a nice string of hellos, and then we'll go with the first question. I don't know what the rounds are today. I know we have 3 of them, and I know they're going to be fun. I see you're signaling, Nick. Hey, Mikhail. Hey, Jorkins. Who else is here? Simone. Yes, I think Simone Biles is in the room because now she has time to do so. Hello, Falconhoof. Hello, welcome to the first time, Christian. Jamie L. Alf. If I ever started with the quiz because I was angry at myself. Shaggy Nick Pro. Hello, hello, hello. And here we go with the first round. It's capital cities. One of the capital cities sitting on standby and enjoying her free time. What is the capital city of Antarctica? Wilkesland, Enderbyland, Antarctica, and Urban Sombrero jumping on that. Jorkins in second place. Billy Bear, Kimek, LL, Shaggy, Dan Bracco, Wildbagger, and Nick Perot rounding it out. Let's see how many of you got that correct. 16 of you getting it correct with just Wilkesland and Queen Maudland just going in there. No, it's fine. It's fine. Is this click round or type round? Well, as you could guess, it's a click round. But I have, again, the next round could be different. By the way, just understand, some of our rounds could be like a mix. So, just saying. Oh, Christmas tree. Yes, that was sung. Bring back the type. There will be typed rounds. Don't you worry, sir. There's plenty of them. My team's working them. Die Tannenbaum. Yes, that's the one, Nick. The Tannenbaum. Die Tannenbaum. Die Tannenbaum. And let's keep going. Next question. Capital cities. All right, here's one. Which European capital is on the coast? Minsk, Riga, Brussels, or Berlin? Which European capital is on the coast? Minsk, Riga, Brussels, or Berlin? It's obviously Riga. I want to say Estonian, but it's not. It's Latvian, isn't it? Over there. And Kevik, knowing that one, taking him to top spot. Wow Bagger, El Alfdam Breco. Nick Perot. Well, there you go. 13 of you getting that correct. 3 going for Minsk and 2 for Brussels. Brussels is very landlocked. Yes, it's on the Jurmala coast, as Kemek has rightfully pointed out. It's on the Jurmala coast, Riga, Latvia. It is Latvia, right? Yes, Latvia. Was between Minsk and Riga. Yes, you're right. But Minsk, if I remember correctly, is landlocked. Probably on a river, but no, it's landlocked, Minsk. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so our second capital question, already if this was like a survivor, we would have like had a lot of you like not survived. But don't worry, it's not. You just need to get as many points as possible. Let's go with the next one. What is the capital city of Panama? Panama City, Oaxaca, something or other, or Cancun. Tegucigalpa. It's Panama City being the correct answer. Where the heck is Tegucigalpa? I want to see. Tegucigalpa. Oh, never heard of that place. Kemik's still in first place, knowing his capitals very well. 17 of you answering that one correctly. Whereas Jamie Quiz decided to go for an unpronounceable city. Maybe it was just the fact I couldn't pronounce it. It meant he was going to go for it. That actually, funnily enough, is the capital city of Honduras. I hope it's not a question. And how is that said? Tegucigalpa, capital of Honduras. Yeah, Honduras is the capital there. Cool. Lo siento. Tegucigalpa. Cool. I think that's an awesome thing. And Central Valley surrounded by mountains. It's a Spanish 18th century cathedral of St. Michael the Archangel. Me gusta. Yeah, all right, so let's keep moving. Capital cities. And I want to go to this one. Which of these pairs of capital cities are in adjacent countries? Vienna, Warsaw, Paris, Vienna, Moscow, Warsaw, or Paris, Warsaw? Which of these capital cities are in adjacent countries? It is Moscow and Warsaw, which are in countries right next to each other. Warsaw being in Poland, Moscow being in Russia. And Jerkins taking top spot with that one, moving up one place while Bagger moving up 1. Kevin moving down 3 with that question, but it's still tight at the top. Nick Rowe moving up 3 places. Urban Sombrero moving down 3. Dan Bracco moving down 3. And Falkenhoof. I love the name Falkenhoof. You are a bird and a horse all at one time. 8 of you getting that one correct. A couple of guesses over there. Vienna and Warsaw, aren't right next to each other. You'd think. Where are you from, Falkenhoof? Tell us more about yourself. We love to learn our players because a lot of these guys here are regular. England. Okay. Good old Blighty. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff. Okay, so let's keep moving on. Falco, Austria. Next question in this round of capital cities is: which of these capital cities is in the Northern Hemisphere? Is it Port Moresby? Is it Canberra? Is it Montevideo? Or is it Manila? Which of these capital cities is in the Northern Hemisphere? The correct answer is Manila. Oh, wow, I didn't know that was in the Northern Hemisphere. I had no clue on that. I would have thought it's Southern Hemisphere, but no. It's Northern Manila, Philippines is in the Northern Hemisphere. Hello, for knowing that one. We would have one place. Me yawning. Moving up, down 1 place. Kemek moving up 1. Urban Sombrero. And hello, AVH1. Thanks for joining us. Christian moving down 2 places. Christian from Malta. Hello, Christian. What part of Malta are you from, Christian? I know we're a tiny island. Rabat. Oh, fantastic. Rabat's a lovely, lovely place. Full of very old houses. Many Roman houses, actually. Many houses that are the island part. Oh, Shaggy, you are just stunning. fountain of knowledge there. No, but Rabat is right next to the former capital city of Malta, which used to be called Mdina, and has a lot of extremely old houses. Like we're talking houses built in the 1400s and 1500s, which are still standing today. Yeah, cool. And believe it or not, my house was actually built in I think it was in 1642. You can buy a catacomb if you want. No more houses for sale. That's very true. No more houses for sale. Funky Cold Medina. That is the right way to say it, Nick. Funky Cold Medina. I should actually make a music video of that. Keep moving on. Next capital cities question. All right. Next question is this. Which of the 4 capital cities in the UK is farthest east? Edinburgh, Belfast, Cardiff, or London? Which of the 4 capital cities in the UK is farthest east? Edinburgh, Belfast, Cardiff, or London? Obvious question is answer is London, just being a little bit further east than Edinburgh. Cardiff, obviously, and Belfast being on the west side of the UK. Over there, and that moved up. Mikhail 5 places with that one. Dan Bracco moving up 1, and Falconhoof moving up 1 there. 11 of you getting it correct. Matt, Cat's Head City, Shaggy, Jesse Perot 91. Hello, Jesse. Thanks for joining us over there. It's the first time with us. Where are you from, Jesse? Let us know. Christian, Billy Bear, Jamie Quiz, and ADH1. It isn't that hard. It just takes it's using both your mental capacity and your visual capacity all in once. That's the way we do things here. We want to train your brain in the best way possible. I'm too hungry, lol. Well, don't worry. You're going to get some food very soon because I'm going to be feeding you some quiz knowledge. Here's the next one. Okay. What is the capital city of Bhutan? Is it Singapore, Thimphu, Taipei, or Sansun? What is the capital city of Bhutan? Singapore, Thimphu, Taipei, or Sansun? It's Thimphu. 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 Oh, Jerkins, top spot over there. El Alf right behind. Kemek, 7,000 points behind first. Wow Bagger at 44. Nick Pro at 41. Bill Bear at 37. Urban Surveyor at 36. Mikkel at 35. Dan Bracco at 34. And Falconhoof. All of you stay in the same place. All of you getting that correct except for Matt and Jesse Perot. Jesse, you didn't tell us where you're from. I want to know where you're from, Jesse Perot. I'm going to give you some time to answer this. In the meantime, has anybody ever been to Bhutan? Does Bhutan actually exist? Is it one of those made-up countries? Is it a conspiracy theory, like they say about the vaccine? I've been playing around with the linear system for memorizing verbatim text. I won't say which sound alikes I use for. Cat's Head City tampon. Is it Thinpoo? It could be. It's like, the little strip. I don't want to give you the shampoo. Right now, I'm watching a lot of travel videos. I'm going to be going on a holiday in a couple of weeks, and I'm like sort of getting myself psyched up to see where I'm going to go and like have a food adventure, because that's what I feel like right now. The likelihood, though, is I won't just have a food adventure. I'll have a thin poo adventure. So let's keep moving on. Next question. And the next question is, what is the capital of Benin in Western Africa? Is it Porto Novo? Is it Abomey? Is it Uday? Or is it Cotonou? It is Porto Novo, which means Newport, I guess. And Newport in that lovely country, which I forgot to say already, moved up Wildbagger 1, Mikhail up 2, Falconhoof and AVH 1. Porto Novo, 15 of you getting it correct. A couple of people answered incorrectly there. Steffers, Dan Bracco, don't worry, it's all good. Yeah, it's all good. How many questions to go? We've got 2 questions to go in this round. And let's go with our next one. We got still some people watching over on social media. So if you are watching, come along and play. What is the capital of Montenegro? Budva, Nixka, Podgorica, or Herceg-Novi? Herceg-Novi. I have no idea what this is. Podgorica. Podgorica. I did not know this. The capital of Montenegro is Podgorica. Let's see what Podgorica looks like. So I'm Googling Podgorica as we speak right now, just to see what images come up. And yeah, Podgorica, it doesn't look too bad. It looks like a nice little river. It has some nice towers over there. It looks like a great little city. Has anybody ever been to Podgorica here? Because we're all Europeans. Many of us are Europeans. So have you been there before? 18 of you getting that one correct. Good on you guys. Good on you. Pronounced Pogorista. You drove through Pogorista. Titograd. Oh, it's Titograd. It's so much. That's a better name. Titograd. I like it. It's pronounced terrible. Oh, we've been to Romania and the Balkans. It's beautiful. England played there once. That's how I knew it. I would go if Quizando ever paid me. Yeah, okay, yeah, of course, yeah, because that's what we do. We pay people to go on holiday. We're freaking YouTube, aren't we? I think. By the way, I think I'm going to start a YouTube channel like with travel stuff. Would you guys watch it? Well, there'll be facts in there, I promise. At least one or two. I want my winning. Oh, if Quizando over a month ago. When did you? Well, anyway, they pay. You guys know they pay. We always pay. Don't worry. Be happy. No. Okay. LL is like, no, I'm not going to watch it. Good on you. Next question and final question for the round. What is the capital of Botswana? Rhodesia, Maputo, Heath, or Gaborone? What is the capital of Botswana? Rhodesia, Maputo, Heath, or Gaborone? It is Gaborone. I thought it was Rhodesia. Where's Rhodesia, the capital? R-H-O-D. Zimbabwe. LL winning that one. Wildbagger in second place and Nick Pro in third for the Capital Cities round. So there was some comings and goings on that, a little bit of shaking up, but you never know. It always can change. Always can change here on Quizando. Gaborone, 12 of you knowing that one. Samit. Hello, Sam. Samit, I've never spoken to you before. Let us know a bit more about yourself. Shaggy, Dan Bracco, Steffers, Jorkins, Jesse, Jamie Quiz, and Kamek not getting that last one correct. All right. Quizando pays, crime does not. That's very true, unless you are like a political sort of like politician and you're doing crime, because then you just get rich. All right, let's keep moving on. So we got another round. What do you think the second round is going to be in this quiz? I got my guesses, but I'm sure you have yours. So let me know. What do you think it's going to be? Falcon Hoof thinks it's going to be The Simpsons because of my colored skin. Pokemon, Simpsons, please. Pokemon Olympic Games. Okay, it could be Olympic Games round. You never know. Any other guesses? No? All right, let's just go with the next round. Next round coming up. Music movies. Well, you got music, but all right, but it's music album covers. So I hope you know your music album covers, because a lot these days we don't actually see too many of them. But if you know the ones from the past, well, you're going to do well. Let's go with this first one. What is the name of this Beatles album? Let It Be, the Beatles' White Album cover, Abbey Road, Please, Please Me. What is the name of this album Beatles cover? The correct answer is Abbey Road. Obviously, that's also the studio where they recorded their album over there. And Abbey Road, famous album cover there. Merkel seeing it, knowing it, jumping on it, and taking first spot with that one. We're going to go back to back on these questions. So let's go with the next one. What is the name of this Nirvana album? In Utero, Bleach, MTV Unplugged in New York, or Nevermind? What is the name of this Nirvana album? In Utero, Bleach, MTV Unplugged in New York, or... There it is. It is Nevermind, obviously. Yeah, there we are. There we are indeed. And that one being Nevermind took Mikhail to top spot and keeping it there. 6 places up for Urban Sombrero, Dan Bracco, Billy Bear, Wowbagger, all moving up places, Steffers, and G2G6. 13 you getting that correct. A couple of you going for an you didn't know your Nirvana. Here we are now. Entertain us. Now, by the way, have you seen what he looks like now? I'm going to bring it up on screen. Just give me half a second as I save this image. But I'm actually going to bring this guy up on screen because I thought it's rather cool what he looks like today. Here, how do we do this? So Spencer Eldon, I'll bring that into over here. that switcher, and we will put that in number 12. So this is what the guy looks like today, which I thought was rather cool. So there he is. That was the baby then, with his little doodah out, and that's what he looks like today. Spencer Eldon. Yeah, he's all grown up, and that is what he looks like. So isn't that cool? Yep. He must be 30. Yeah, he's how old is Spencer Eldon? Let's find out. Spencer Eldon. That was him at 25, and that was actually not today. So that was probably a couple of years ago. Let's find out how long ago that was. That was 2016. So he was 25. Yeah. So now he is 30 this year. In fact, yeah, interesting stuff. Came out in 91. Young Kurt Cobain there. Came out in 1991. That is, in my opinion, one of the most recognizable album covers ever. Even though many of you didn't recognize it, I really think it's one of the most recognizable ones. But then again, that was like literally the album of my generation. Yes, I'm not trying to rub it in. What is the most recognizable album cover that you guys remember? Is there one that sort of like springs to mind that you could say that, yeah, I'll never ever sort of remember that? Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon, Abbey Road. Okay. Wicked soundtrack, JB Quiz. Oh, fair enough. Let's go with the next question. Who produced this album? Blondie, Pink Floyd, Fleetwood Mac, or Led Zeppelin? Who produced this album? Extra points if you know what it's called. Obviously, it's Pink Floyd. That is from the album. What's it called? Mr. Burr moving up. Dan Bracco, Wow Bagger, Chemic, and Steffers all getting some points there. Everybody except Samit and Jesse Parada getting points on that one. Correct to all of you. Spinal Tap, Spell the Groove. Oh, that's the album that you like the most. Okay, fair enough. Spinal Tap was an awesome band. They are awesome. If you haven't seen the Spinal Tap movie, do watch it. It is freaking awesome indeed. All right. So any other albums that you guys love and that were just so awesome that you could not get out? Rumors. Okay. All right. Anything else? Dookie, yes. The Dookie album was so cool. It was that cartoon drawing, which sort of reminds me of Where's Waldo or Where's Waldy, depending on where you're from in the world. Serious one, Alanis Morissette, Jack of Little Pill. That is a great one. Now 78. Oh, Billy Blair, I love that. The Now albums. In the Court of the Crimson King. Rock and roll, baby. All right, let's keep moving on. Brothers in Arms, that was another good album. Spice. Colors of the World, Jock Jams 3. I actually have Jock Jams 3, I think. Let me just see what's on that. Jock Jams 3. What was on Jock Jams 3? I think I do have that one. Let's just see. That was the one that had. We're gonna find out in a second. I have 41 seconds, so we still have time to check this out. Jock Jams 3, where is it? It doesn't want to come up on screen for me. So never mind. I don't know. I can't see the track listing. Oh, it had Hip Hop Array, but Naughty by Nature. So that was a 93 album over there. Little Kim Hardcore. Yeah, and had Pump Up the Jam. Pump Up the Jam. Pump it up. Let's go with our next question. Album covers. You never know. It might be Jock Jams 3. What is the name of this Simply Red album? Is it Stay? Is it Picture Book? Is it Stars? Or is it Home? What is the name of this Simply Red album? The correct answer is Stars, because Home was a later album, and that was one of your 80s ones over there. Simply Red there with Stars. Wow Bagger knew that one, and that took him up. It seems like Mikkel's rocking this one. Nick Pro moving up 7 places there. Very tight at the top, only 4,000 points between 5th place and 1st place. So you never know what's going to happen in this round. And we are 4 questions in. Let's do another one back to back with this, and we'll check how the overall is doing. So next question is, what is the title of this Bjork album? Is it Debut? Is it Telegram? Is it Post? Or is it Homogenic? What is the name of this Bjork album? The correct answer being Post. And Post Bjork. Over there. That was Bjork's album Post. Let's just, because I don't know what's on that. Let's see what's on the actual track listing over there. So that had, I don't know any of those songs. Oh, it doesn't even have. Oh yes, it has So Quiet. So that's it. That was one of the big ones. Nick Pro moving up to G2G6. Kansas City. Mikkel moving. Oh, Mikkel missed that one there. Jorkins moving up 3. Bill Bear moving up. Let's see the overall as we stand. So as we stand, Nick Pro is the overall leader with 100,005 points. Wildbagger in second place at 100,000 points. Jorkins in third place with 97,000 points, and Mikkel with 94,000 points. So that means there is 11,000 points between first and fourth, with El Alf at 91,000 points. 90,000 points go to Chemic, 92,000 points GTG6, Serpent Saber with 83, Billy Bear with 82, and Falcon Hoof with 76,000 points. So it is tight. Could be anyone's winner. Still got half the game to go. I only here to survive this round. Bjork Stan, it's oh so quiet. Hush, hush. That actually was a really good video. I thought it was real fun when it came up. Let's move on. Next question. What is the title of this Madness album? The correct answer being One Step Beyond. One Step Beyond over there by the Madness. It had the following. I mean, that had My Girl, Stepping in Line, Tarzan's Nuts, and don't quote me on that. These were all singles. G2G6 knowing that one. Mikkel knowing that one. Mikkel knowing that one. How many of you got that correct? 14 of you. A couple of guesses there. But it happens. Sometimes it's just not your thing. All right. I'm not. Are any of you big Madness fans over here? Yes, no, maybe. Our House. I like some of their songs. They're fun. They're a little bit crazy, a little bit very British. My daughter loves them. Oh, that's fantastic. How old is your daughter, Falcon? 4. That's awesome that she loves the Madness. You're training her well. So far, I've got my children hooked. Well, they've got themselves hooked on Miraculous, and but we do have a little bit of a soft spot for Bruno Mars over there because they love some of his tracks. Also, Pharrell Williams, Happy, and then anything that comes out with a Disney movie. She loves the lazy song. Oh, today I don't feel like doing anything. Baggy trousers, yes. What a fun one. All right, let's keep moving on. We got our next album cover question coming up right now before we go in this round. And it's asking this. What is the title of this Ramones album? Is it Ramones, Rocket to Russia, Road to Ruin, or Leave Home? And it is the Ramones. It is the self-titled album there, The Ramones, by the Ramones. Blitzkrieg. All right, Kemek moving on. Jamie moving up. Wildbagger, Dan Bracco, Jorkins, all of you doing very well. But let's go to our next question. It's asking this. What is the title of this Steve Miller Band album? The correct answer there is The Joker. That is, it has to be one of my favorite songs. I mean, it's just so chill. It's just so, I'm just talking to you. I'm telling you how it is. I love that song. Because you're a joker, you're a smoker, you're a midnight toker. Playing my music in the sun. Jerkins moving up 5 over there. Jamie Quiz moving up 1. Wildbagger moving up 4 with that one. A little bit of Steve Miller Band does everybody a little bit of good. Just 2 of you getting it incorrect and a couple of you not answering, but that's fine. Yep, we all like midnight tokers. That is for sure. One day it'll all be legalized and it won't be taboo to talk about it. I could be getting kicked off our social media streams at the moment. From people who are watching on any of our social media. But yes, the Steve Miller Band. So we got 2 questions to go in this album cover round. And the next question is this. Okay. What is the name of the This Black Sorrows album? Is it Citizen John? Is it Certified Blue? Is it Crooked Little Thoughts? Or is it Faithful Satellite? Correct answer over there was, I missed it. It was Faithful Satellite from the Black Sorrows. It's getting a little bit harder here. I mean, Black Sorrows aren't exactly a band that everybody knows over there, an Australian band, the Black Sorrows themselves. 10 of them you're getting it correct. So I know a bunch of you just guessing. It happens. Exactly. Who? The Black Sorrows, the Australian blues rock band formed in Melbourne, Victoria in 1983 by mainstay Joe Camilleri. And he was of Maltese descent. So, hey, please choose a number between 1 and 4. But yes, no, they are actually a big band. They had 17 studio albums in their lifetime, 2 live albums and 3 compilation albums, and actually hit their top. They had top 40 singles charts in '89 and 1990 and '94. So there you are. Wait, what? 6? Yes, congrats, guys. Don't worry. Okay, here's the last one for our album covers round. Let's hope it's not as hard as the last one, but we're going to find out. Here it is, last one. And it's asking this. What is the name of this whole album? Is it Celebrity Skin? Is it Nobody's Daughter? Is it Pretty on the Inside? Or is it Live Through This? What's the name of the album? I think there was only one album, and it was called Live Through This. Celebrity Skin was one of the songs. Great song. I mean, I have a feeling that the 2 hits from that album by Hole were actually written by Kurt Cobain, and like she stole them. Jerkins there, first place, G2G6 in second place, and Mikkel in third place. 5 you getting that correct, knowing it's Live Through This by Hole. Whole, Celebrity Skin, and Dull Parts being 2 of the amazing tracks from that album over there. And if you like that, well, we might have another round of that another time. They were good starts. She stole him. Yeah, I think she just found his book and said, you know what? I'm going to be the next Kurt Cobain because he wasn't a great singer and I can do it. Whatever happened to Courtney Love? Courtney Love. Let's see what's happened to her. Let's Google and see news. Well, she was in the news 2 weeks ago. Oh, Olivia Rodrigo accused plagiarism by Courtney Love and others. Isn't that funny? We're saying Courtney Love stole songs off of what? But then again, a plagiarizer takes one to know one. Hey, it could be. She shagged Steve Coogan once, aka Alan Partridge. Courtney Love called out that cover photo. Okay. No, she didn't die, Nick Pearl. Whatever it was, I hope it was painful. Yeah, Courtney Love. Nobody really gives her any good love. And the sour prom image. Let's just take a look at what the New York. What's a sour prom image? Oh, I see. Okay, that's what she was talking about. About what's it called? Oh, come on. A girl crying. Yeah, okay, yeah. There's inspiration there. Well, come on. Now national anthems round audio. Could be. You never know. Let's see what the next round's going to be. So last and final round, we will take a look at where we are going. She's been self-vaccinated for years. Yes, she has. Okay, final round in this quiz is this. Lord of the Rings films. So it is movies. What specific movies? Lord of the Rings movies. There's a lot of Lord of the Rings movies. There's at least 6. But actually, there's 3. But anyway. The first one, nice and easy. It's asking, who is this? Is it Frodo? Is it Gollum? Is it Bilbo? Or is it Gandalf? Who is this? Big blue eyes himself. Mr. Gollum. My precious. My precious. Yes, Urban Suburb getting on that like you could get on it any quicker. Falcon Hoof as well. Whew. Lots of competition there. One of you going for Bilbo. Who went for Bilbo? Was it Mangozo? We have a couple who missed that one. Did you not get it? Or I don't know. Don't worry. Move on to the next question. What did the hobbits think Bag End was full of in Lord of the Rings? Dwarves, food, treasure, or elves? What did they think Bag End was full of in Lord of the Rings? Dwarves, food, treasure, or elves? The correct answer being treasure. All the hobbits did think Bag End, which was Bilbo's home, was full of treasure. And yeah, well, Jorkins knew that. Matt knew that. Nick Pro knew that. Christian knew that. Mikhail knew that. But a lot of you didn't know that. That's very interesting. I'm very, very surprised. We want it. Yes, we want it, my precious. You did not know what bagging was. Did not know that. I can't do fantasy. This is not fantasy. This is literature. This is like good literature. You just guessed it. Oh my goodness. We found all of your weaknesses. Like, I mean, one of the biggest. I mean, these are like standard nerd questions. I mean, any nerd on the planet knows these. Fantasy. Can we change it around? No. I am so surprised that you guys don't know this. I don't know her Harry Potter might have won. There are translations of places. I think the whole Lord of the Rings thing is absolutely awesome. The fact he made up his own language is really cool. This is one round I like in this game. No Potter, please. Sweet, sweet fantasy baby. Yes. Well, reminds me of something else. We'll go into that in a second. But this next question is, who is this? Is it Faramir? Is it Aragorn? Is it Boromir? Or is it Aeromir? As you can tell, I can pronounce all these names. Which means I'm a nerd. I know the stuff. I've seen it a million times over. Aragorn is his name. And, well, that's not the actual actor's name, but that was the character he played. Falcon Hoof going up 1 with that one. G2, G6 moving up 2 places. Christian moving up 1. Kemek, Wildbagger, Bill Bear, and Mikkel all moving up places on that one. 11 of you getting that correct. Oh, wow. Yes, Viggo Mortensen. Viggo, who didn't he give up acting or something like that? There was a story about him recently. I think he either gave up acting or something of the sort. Thank God he's nice looking. Remember him. All who rules them all. Yes, the cues may be in Elvish. Yes, that would really throw you, wouldn't it? Over there. If we had the questions in Elvish. To be honest, I don't know that much. I wouldn't be able to read that. If it was maybe he's vaccinating with Courtney. He could be. To be one of the, I think, what was the film I saw him in? Captain Fantastic. I'm not sure if you've seen Captain Fantastic with Viggo Mortensen. He's absolutely amazing in that. Do watch it if you have a chance. Great book. Great film. Viggo Mortensen there. Let's go with our next Lord of the Rings question. We will check the overall in about 2 more, but let's go. Next one. I am dull parts. Okay. In the Two Towers, who did Merry and Pippin meet when they entered Fangorn Forest? Was it Saruman? Was it Gandalf? Was it Treebeard? Or was it Aragorn? Who did Merry and Pippin meet when they entered Fangorn Forest? And it was Treebeard, who is an Ent. Yes, he's an Ent, Treebeard. And they talk very slow and take forever to do anything. Maybe a little bit like Quizando payments. Jerkins doing that one, moving up a top spot there. Mikhail moving up 5 places. G2, G6, Wildbagger, Kemek, Matt, Falcon Hoof, Nick Perot, and Christian rounding out the top 10. 9 of you getting that one correct, knowing your Treebeard. Thank you very much, Shaggy. Down I go like Grandpa Simpson. No, that wouldn't be Grandpa Simpson. Falcon Hoof. That would be like one of Marge's sisters, really, because I could see that happening. All right. Let's keep going. Thank God. Let's keep going. We're in our Lord of the Rings round. 6 questions to go. We will check the overall leaderboard right after this question. It's another Lord of the Rings question. What was Denethor II's title in Lord of the Rings? Steward of the Two Kingdoms, Keeper of the King's Seat, Steward of Gondor, or Servant of the King? Denethor II's title in Lord of the Rings, and it was the Steward of Gondor because the King of Gondor wasn't there, the rightful heir to the throne. So he was a steward. Urban Sombrero moving up 2. Wildbagger knowing that one. Kemek knowing that one. Falcon Hoof knowing that one. How many of you got it correct? 9 of you getting it correct. Couple just going for the Keeper of the King's Seat. Guess it. I know. Random guesses. Sometimes you just don't know it. You just don't know it. But if you know it, you know it. And if you know it, you might not blow it. All right. So Jorkins is steaming away at this point. 164,000 points. That is 10, Wow, that's 10, the 12, 14,000 points, 16,000 points ahead of Mikel. It seems like Jorkins might take this round unless like he loses every single point. Mikel in second place at 148, Wildbagger in third place at 142. Now this is where it starts getting tight. Kemek and Mikel. Kemek and G2G6, 139, 138,000 points, 135,000 points, Serpent Sombrero, 129,000 points. To Nick Perot, 125 for Alf and Matt, and 120,000 points. Also on 120,000 points, Bill Bear. So we might see a little bit of movement. Rod Stewart of Gandor. Yes, we do like that. I saw the 3 movies. They were well done, but I don't understand the obsession. It's not with the movies, Jamie Quiz. It has nothing to do with the movies. It has to do with the books. The books are awesome. Rohan theme is amazing violin. Yes, it is. That entire the music is great. I think, Jamie, you're not understanding how epic that film was for its time. It's also like sort of Star Wars. Star Wars was epic for its time. It was telling stories and like blowing away our imagination. The Nazgul were scary as anything. There are all those monsters coming alive, the CG, all of these things were like blowing our minds. You live near Tolkien's Middle Earth inspiration. Oh, that's fantastic, Falconhoof. I forgot where it was actually. Force of Deed. Yes. Okay. But yes, that was the whole thing about Lord of the Rings. That's what blew people's minds from a filming point of view. The book also blew people's minds with the sort of the writing style and whatnot. But let's go with the next question, which is coming up right now. I'll give it to you. And that is this. What does Gandalf do for the Hobbit children when he arrives for Bilbo's birthday? Does he set off fireworks? Does he give out sweets? Does he cast a spell, or does he summon a dragon? What does Gandalf do for the children? He sets off fireworks, and they all get all happy and cheer, and they go, yay! And with that, Kemek's moving up 1, Mikel's moving up 1, Falconhoof's moving up 1, and Christian's moving up 3, as well as Shaggy moving up into the top 10 for this round. 8 of you getting it correct. Congratulations to you all. But yeah, it's just about people capturing people's imaginations. It's just like, I would say, the Marvel films that have come out recently, Endgame and things like that. Those were like films that have blown people's minds at how amazing everything is. I say in 20 years' time, people are going to be saying the same thing you're going to be saying right now, Jamie, which is, I don't see the point. But yeah, that could be fun, Matt. A Marvel theme. We could do all the different 500 long. G2G6, you're spot on. It is about that long. I thought the Middle Earth was inspired with Vogel, Sweden, and Denmark. Associate each digit of pi with a hobbit. Apparently, Tolkien wondered around Force of Dean being inspired by some poet. Looks like Rivendell. Urban. Okay, cool. I like all of this. This is all good. Iron Man is the last Marvel you saw. Shaggy, I would suggest you actually go through them. The series everything's getting really good. The stories are really well intertwined, and you have to give it to Kevin Feige for creating such an amazing world, which is all beautifully intertwined. Maybe Marvelous Miss Evil. Oh, I haven't actually seen that. I should watch it on what's it called? I should watch it on Amazon Prime. Quick question: have any of you watched Riverdale? I was quite blown away by the fact that I didn't know it was the Archie films, the Archie comic books, and when I found out, I was like, "What?" It's like really dark Archie. Did you guys know that Riverdale is like the Archie comics, or no? Do you know what Riverdale is? That's the next question. Knew that, but didn't watch. Yeah, that is it. It was the thing that Luke Perry was in, but I didn't so I just watched an episode of it, and I was like, Archie? Wait, these are all characters from that comic, and it was just very, very dark version. So hey, let's keep moving on. In the Fellowship of the Ring, what are Gandalf's first words to the Balrog? Be gone, return to Undone over my dead body, or you cannot pass. It's you cannot pass, is what Gandalf says to the Balrog. That was one of the most spectacular things I've ever seen on stage, funnily enough, in Lord of the Rings, the musical. Oh, I happen to know the composer. I actually happen to know the composer. He lives here in Malta. Jerk is over there. Nick Perot, Shaggy, all of you moving up a couple of places. 9 of you getting that correct. Kemek, Shaggy, Nick Perot, Falconhoof, Wildbagger, Urban Sombrero, Mikel, and Jorkins. We got 3 questions to go. Let's just take a look at the overall before we move on. Jorkins has won this. He can just sleep, and he's won the game. But there may still be fights happening for the next couple of places. Or has he won this way? No, he could. He could actually not win this if he gets all the next one wrong and Mikhail gets them all right. So Kemek in 3rd place, 153,000 points, 149,000 points. Wildbagger, Urban Sombrero, 147. 138, G2G6, Nick Pro, 136, 132, Al Alf, Falcon Hoof in 129 and 120. Matt. Whew, it's going to get tough here. This is a torture theme. That was Beverly Hills Falcon. All right. Let's go. Next, Lord of the Rings question. Questione. At the end of Return of the King, what time does Galadriel say? What does Galadriel say? What? The remaking of the world, the redemption of the wrongs, the domino of men, the retreat of the elves. At the end of the Return of the King, what time does Galadriel say has come? Oh, the dominion of men. Yes, it is time for the dominion of men at the end of that. Sorry for butchering the pronunciation of that question. But Kemek knew it. He read it. Mikhail knew it. He read it. Shaggy knew it. G2G6 knew it. In fact, 7 of you knew that one. 2 questions to go. Let's go back to back and get ready for the penultimate one. Or the ultimate one. At the start of Return of the King, while relaxing at Isengard, what does Merry say Pippin has never done? Killed an orc, gotten married, a hard day's work, or carried the One Ring? Correct answer is a hard day's work. Pippin has never done a hard day's work, according to Merry at the Return of the King. And that was the final one. Urban Cerbero knowing that one, moving up 1 place. Is this going to make any difference? Well, 193,000 Jerkins, 168,000 Mikhail, Kemek 163,000. There could be some movement there. Who's going to swap that one? Urban Sombrero, Wildbagger could be in competition as well. We could see some swaps there. G2G6, Nick Pro. Ooh, it's going to be tight over there. And in the last, Falcon Hoof and Al Alf could be swapping places. Well, we're going to find out shortly. Final question, boys and girls. We're going to see if you're going to win some money. Let's get ready for this last one here on this Wednesday night. And the final question tonight is the following. Which of these characters from Lord of the Rings books did not appear in the films? Tom Bombadil, Haldir, Gamling, or Hammer? Which of these characters did not appear in the films? And it was Tom Bombadil. That is the correct answer. That guy really pissed me off because he wasn't in the film. But hey, if you knew that, you knew that. And Wildbagger knew that. Nick Pro knew that. Matt knew that. What did that do? Well, that put Jorkins in top spot for our Lord of the Rings round. Kemek in 2nd place and Urban Sombrero in 3rd. But what does that mean for the overall? Because that's where the money is won. Well, I'll tell you right now. Here is our top 3 winners, and then we'll give you the whole list. But the top 3 winners for this one are Jorkins in 1st place, Kemek just beating out Mikhail with that one, and Mikhail in 3rd place. So 1, 2, 3, Jorkins, Kemek, and Mikhail. Congratulations, boys and girls. That is what our quiz looks like today. So Jorkins, Kemek just tipping Mikhail in that one. Urban Sombrero in 4th place, Wildbagger in 5th. Nick Pro in 6th, G2G6 in 7th place. Falcon Hoof in 8th place. L Alpha in 9th place, and Matt in 10th place. Congratulations to all of you who have won in tonight's quiz. Way to go, guys. That is a good fought quiz, so congratulations. I will be back next Monday for some more quizzing action. I should be better, and I should be sick next Monday. So sorry about changing up that quiz, but I will be with you for another one next Monday at 9:30 p.m. European time. And happy trails until we meet again. We will all see you very soon. Thank you. I hope you had fun. To tell friends, bring them along. Let's get them in for a quiz. I promise I will be here. And take care. Speak soon and play all of our free quizzes and our paid quizzes and, have fun. Ciao, ciao, guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.